Can you say Sanctuary City with me? Sanctuary City. Sanctuary City. Sanctuary City. By the way, I'm your host, Liberal James. I am not the James that you're used to talking to. I am not the Stankonian ambassador. I am Liberal James. Hello, how are you? And I live in Colorado, and I decided I was going to make myself a sanctuary city. And next thing I knew, all these people came into the city, and it was great. Yay. My rent went up. Everything was good. And then all of a sudden, gang members moved into my apartment complex. They started beating on doors. They threw out my next door neighbor, and they had tattoos and they had pistols. And it was like, hey, you, get out of here. I'm gonna shoot you. And I'm like, oh no, I'm here. I helped you get here. I'm liberal. I want you to be around me. I love you. Hugs and kisses. And then they punched me in the face like that. And it was like, we don't care about you liking us. Get out this damn apartment complex. And next thing I knew, I looked around me. I looked left. That's right. But look, I looked right. Then I looked left. Then I looked up, then I looked down. And it was everywhere. I called the police. I picked up my phone and I dialed 911. And the people at 911 told me there wasn't nothing they could do. Then the guy who owned the building got word of it. He found out what was going on. That's what happened. That's what happened. Now that I told y'all the story, let's listen to what they say about it on the news.
Different reasons why.
Apartment management claims that it's happening because of crime in this area. The city is saying it's because of unresolved code violations at this building. Fox 31's Aaliyah Sims hearing from both the management and the city. She has the details tonight. Aaliyah.
The other news reporter was real cute with all that black on, girl. You was looking good, girl. You? I'll pass.
Erica, a city spokesperson said that instead of addressing the documented code
I don't like this voice she got.
violation, CBZ Management, who owns the property, has hired a team of attorneys as well as a Florida-based public relations firm to help fight the city on its decision.
Several tenants living here at this apartment complex in the 1500 block of Nome Street are being ordered to move out after the city deemed their units unfit for human occupancy.
I wonder why it was deemed unfit. Who was occupying that made it unfit?
But an investor of the property with CBC Management doesn't agree.
I don't know what the city is talking about as it relates to violations. But then second, because they themselves signed off.
A spokesperson
Oh yeah, that place looked like trash.
with the city tells Fox 31 the issues range from rodent infestations to a lack of heat and electricity, sewage backups, trash pileups, and water leaks, among other things.
Yeah. What about them damn illegal?
Whatever the city has asked us to fix.
That place ain't got no damn windows. Look at it. They got cardboard up there for a window.
We had fixed them and they signed it off.
He claims the reason the 99-unit building is being vacated
They're a bunch of damn slumlords. Look at the holes in the roof.
is because the residents and building owners of the property have been left in a state of fear and chaos because of Venezuelan gang violence.
Gang. Gang.
It's the reason why he wanted to remain anonymous.
That I believe it's inappropriate of the city to be blaming an issue that has to do with law enforcement and gangs, violent gangs taking over buildings.
Yeah. But you a sanctuary city, homie. You dig? You, sir, own property in a sanctuary city. It's a sanctuary for everybody. So what you expect the government to do? You expect them to come out and tell the truth, Mr. Investor? How, Mr. Investor, you expect them to tell the truth?
And trying to use it as a scapegoat that it has to do with, code violations or repairs that weren't done in apartments. It's a nonsense argument.
Police say there has been a consistent.
So they gonna lay up there and blame this man, destroy CZB Investments' reputation. That's why they had to hire a PR firm, because they're trying to destroy their reputation, covering up for their gang.
An increase in calls for service at the property over the last few years. In 2022, officers investigated 41 crimes.
Damn.
That number doubled in 2023 to 84 crimes, and in the first 7 months of this year, there have been 66 crimes.
Lord.
Ranging from robbery, drugs, and aggravated assault.
What? Gang.
Last year, police declared the building a criminal nuisance property, but despite that, the city says it's not the reason for the closure.
Let me tell you something. You see, if I was CZB and I owned it, and I was calling the law enforcement, and I said, law enforcement, we got people that done took over my building and I want to evict them. And the city said, well, we can't evict them because we're a sanctuary city. Guess what? I wouldn't do no damn maintenance on the building either. You see them holes on that roof right there? Them water spots. See all them water spots on that roof? It'll stay exactly like it is. I wouldn't do a damn thing to the building. I send somebody over there to collect my rent from the people who paying the rent. I would service my debt, and I'm pretty sure that building look old, look like it's paid off. And I wouldn't do a damn thing. I wouldn't do nothing to that building. Now the problem that you run into is, see, this is how gangster these people is. So you go out and you put all these code violations on the building, and the fines and the fees stack up, and then they won't try and take your building. Yes, sir. They won't try and take your building and give your apartment complex to their friends. You see the little scam? The whole time they got a whole gang in there. Now, if homie was to go hire Blackwater and say, all right, Blackwater, send some people through there and wipe out this gang and get them out of my place, he'd go to prison, wouldn't he? Wouldn't he go to prison? Yes, sir, he would. Actively working with law enforcement agencies across the metro area to conclusively determine if there is a connection between metro criminal activity and a specific group or organization. Oh, really? So y'all dumb. Yeah. See, that's bad. You just make law enforcement look dumb.
And we did ask the city of Aurora about concerns over alleged Venezuelan
If you live in Aurora, you need to leave. Where the hell is Aurora anyway?
gang crime. And in a statement, they said, quote, we are actively working.
How far is that? What part of Colorado is Aurora? Is it right outside Denver? Yes, sir.
With law enforcement agencies across the metro area to conclusively determine if there is a connection between metro criminal activity and a specific group or organization. In the meantime, any such specific activity is immaterial to and separate from the city's code enforcement actions as the property and the building's inhabitability. So the city will start notifying
inhabitability, girl. You reading like me right
tenants of this action on August 7th, and that's Wednesday.
Where you at? You ain't outside that building. See, this is what I don't like about these news reporters. Now, you see, she outside, but she ain't outside that building. If she was about it, she would have went outside that building and recorded that at night. But don't do that, girl, because I won't see nothing happen.
They will then have until 8 a.m. August.
You ain't got, is that your left hand? Ain't nothing on your left hand. Ain't you single too? Them boys that take
on August 13th to start vacating, in which point the city will shut off the water, board up the building as.
Why you got caterpillars on your eyes, baby? And why your eyes look like they blue or green? Ain't no black girl with no green eyes. What's this? Big Trouble in Little China? 2 girls with green eyes.
Well as put a fence around the property. Meanwhile, property management as well as the city, they plan to go to court on this matter later this month.
2 girls with green eyes. Let me see what this trash look like. Hold on, y'all. Oh yeah. That's some slumlord type stuff right there. Oh yeah. This is what it looks like when you bring third world countries to America and third world populations to America. But I'm liberal, James. I'm not supposed to be saying, wait, let me go back to being liberal. This is amazing. Liberal James here. This is awesome. Look at the trash. Equality. Yay.